This is Rukia, and I wanted to say this to all my fans that Rukia is not going just yet because he still has some unfinished business in his hometown. That means I still have to capture that title. The title I am looking for is the WCW, as known as Wrestling Coliseum World Tournament. So that means basically it's gonna be a little mini tournament. I don't know. It's gonna be after Wrestling Coliseum, but I'm not gonna be in it because I not got my goals set on that. Like I said, I'm gonna retire sooner or later, but I'm not gonna retire on the club edition because the club thinking that I'm gonna retire just like that after Wrestling Coliseum. No, man. Let me get this straight. Okay, you did what you did as a man. A man truly don't brag about what they did. What they do is shake hands, walk out, and carry on. Like Shoes said, I think in his little interview I got, if you guys are champions, there's not gonna be no sitting around holding them belts thinking that your rankings are stacking. They're not. Your ranks don't stack when you sit around. Your ranks stack when you defend them. That means Hussein said this: you guys will be participating and you will be having open challenges for new upcomers. New upcomers. It doesn't matter if they are the ones from Underground Pro. It doesn't matter if the ones from coming all the way to overseas, from Japan. It doesn't matter. She said, yo, we'll have some opening challenge. Since y'all got the gold, there's no need to be sitting around and holding it too long. Defend it sometime. Well, the way he says it, you need to defend it anyway. So, every week, you guys will have an opening challenge for new upcomers to let them test themselves worthy. They can be champions. And yeah, you see, I got a little, built right now. I'm a little cut, been working out. That's what it does. Working out gives you great, working out gives you a success in the future. I've been working out for Wrestling Coliseum 3, and guess what it got me? In a good assist in my match. I know I didn't win it, but Cage acting like he some kind of Superman. There's no freaking way, because knowing for a fact I messed you up in that ring. You didn't told them that, did you? No. They saw it. The old people at Wrestling Coliseum in my hometown, they saw it. They saw how I messed you up. You walking out there like you're Superman. You know you messed up. I know I messed up. So you talking about you kicked out every last one of them. Way I see it, you barely kicking out of them, because in that match, I don't know what happened. I hit you with the hardest super kick, turned you inside out. You almost landed on your neck, and out of nowhere, I guess your brain took control of your body and kicked out on your own, because you was done for. You look like you couldn't move in that ring. I'm not bragging, but it seems like you're doing a lot of bragging about what you accomplish. I don't I accomplished. I carried on. I did what I did, and I moved forward. That's not bragging. You getting on here bragging, talking about you did this and that. No one don't want to hear that no more. People get sick, the wrestling fans get sick and tired of people brag about what they done and what they accomplished. Be a man, walk away. You did your job. You proved to everybody. You don't have to tell them that you proved what you did inside the ring. The wrestling match says it all. And it sure did too. It said it all. From all the people in the wrestling in Tokyo Dome, it said it all. That match said it all. You don't need to get on here and brag. You don't hear me bragging. That match will be talked about. It's not going to be talked about just you in it. It's going to be talked about me in it also, because remember, you wasn't out there facing no ghosts. You was out there facing a guy who want to take your head off with a super kick, and I almost did. I nearly took your head off, turned you inside out, almost broke your neck with that super kick. Hit you with the hardest elbows, almost broke your neck, hit you with the hardest knees. I caught you many times off the top rope. You, to Mexico, you may train him, but you forgot to a point that this is Rukia. I'm no rookie who would sit there and hesitate when a man flies. I capitalize on that. I caught him many times with knees in midair. The whole crowd was so shocked and screaming. Every time he goes for a high-risk move, I catch him out of nowhere with something impossible. A super kick, a elbow, a jumping knee, anything. But like you just said, you want respect. Right there, you demand it. You think the boys in the back going to shake your hand, do whatever, dap you up, congrats you. They don't congrats you, but they're not going to show you no respect. Now, you said this. You're the 12-time champion. We know that. I am a multiple grand champion. I don't hold on to a belt and don't defend it. I defend it. But you're looking at a guy who won every belt. That means why you was going after the same belt. I basically, in my hometown and other Japan promotions, I capture all titles. I capture every single last title. Every single last one of them. I captured them. IWGP, IWGP Junior, IWGP Intercontinental, IWGP Tag Team Heavyweight, IWGP Junior Tag Team, GAC Heavyweight, GAC Junior Heavyweight, GAC Tag Team Heavyweight, GAC Junior Tag Team Heavyweight. I had all those belts on me. And guess what though? I may not be a guy who could break a record by holding them all for a very long time, but I captured every last one of them. I captured every last one of them. You don't hear me brag about none of that. The reason why I said that, just to let you know. Just to let you know. I was not a guy in that Wrestling Coliseum 3. I was not a guy that, was a walk around the park. I told you before, and I will say it again. I told you this. It doesn't matter if I won or I didn't, because I always had a game plan ahead of times if something gonna go right. The club and you think I left, I'm just getting started. Like I said, I'm gonna retire very soon, but it's something that I really want. I'm gonna stay in my hometown for a little bit more. And I'm gonna capture the IWGP Heavyweight Champion and the EIW Risk Taker Champion of the world. Risk Taker Champion of the world. That means you hold that belt. I know that. Everybody knows that. But do everybody know this? You took some of the people's opportunity to test themselves to be in that match. And when I say you took their opportunities, you basically trying to, I don't know, outshine them or something, or still trying to prove something. What's there left to prove? You're already EIW Heavyweight Champion. You're already Money in the Bank Champion. You're still the Ultraviolet Champion. Now you're the EIW World Heavyweight Risk Taker Champion. And I might come for it, I might not. It depends what Shu Shane has for me. I told Shu Shane I was gonna leave, but he told me something. He told me, don't just leave yet because I have a big opportunity for me. It may make me a #1 superstar of Japan on the map. It may be something more valuable. I don't know. So shoot, I had some words with you. Some I didn't like, some I did like. You had a point there. It is time for me to retire. Already in the Hall of Fame. But you told me something that spiked me. You told me this. I'll tell y'all guys this. Shu told me if there was ever a person in the EIW locker room could ever hold all the titles, who would that person be? And he looked at me in my eyes. I guess he wanted me to make some history, make a big history. Again, I did it the first time in my young career and continued it. It's probably a time I gotta do it again. It's not for proving nobody. It's not to show I still have it. It's to show that I could do it. So shoot, I'm gonna take your little offer, and after that I took your offer, and after I beat everyone who holds champions belts, I'm gonna vacate them and retire. And I mean that. There's nothing you could do to change my mind, Shu. After I compromise all the belts that who's holding them, I'm gonna vacate them and retire. That means I am going to win all those belts. Then after I win them, I'm gonna say my farewell words and retire. So Shu, thank you for the gratitude, and I appreciate it. And I will, it's time for a new catchphrase or something. Here we go. My name is Rukia. I may not be a Superman. I may not be a Batman. But dang it, I am one heck of a wrestler that shocks the crowd every single night. I pop people head heads off with super kicks and elbows and knees because I feel like it. Once I feel like doing it, there's no stopping. So shoot, thank you for the gratitude. I'm doing this because I have family. They want to see something out of their dad. Well, future dad. When I have kids, they want to see something that, dad, you did something. You captured every belt that you stepped in a company. In every promotion, you captured every title. And yes, I will do the same. I will make my mark on EIW.